Okay, so today we're going to do the Stranglers and No More Heroes. So since I did Elastica yesterday, I thought, well, since they took, the riff of this song into that song, Waking Up, I thought the Stranglers have been mentioned before in my comments, so I might as well listen to, where they got their inspiration from on this song, and yeah, see what's going on. So I thought, it's the perfect combination. Let's do it. So yeah, I'm excited, I guess I could say, to hear the Stranglers. I mean, the Stranglers, it's quite the band name, so let's get into this and talk about it after. Whoa.
Whatever happened to
That's a voice.
Leon Trotsky? He got an ice pick that made his ears burn. Whatever happened to dear old Lenny, the great O'Meara, and Sancho Panza? Whatever happened to the heroes? Whatever happened to the heroes? Whatever happened to all of the heroes? All the Shakespeareos? They watch their own burn. Whatever happened to the heroes? Whatever happened to the heroes? No more heroes anymore. No more heroes anymore. Whatever happened to all of the heroes? All the Shakespeareos? They watch their own burn. Whatever happened to the heroes? Whatever happened to the heroes? No more heroes anymore. No more heroes anymore. No more heroes anymore. No more heroes anymore.
Oh, all right. So, No More Heroes by the Stranglers. So I have to say at the start, going into the song, I didn't know if they were going to talk about, no more heroes, if they were just going to say, screw your heroes. And that can be taken another way. But yeah, if they're just going to say, no more heroes, then that's a good thing. But yeah, no more heroes. I have to say at the start, his voice, and I had to look up who the lead singer was. So Hugh Cornwell. Hugh, I don't know. I've never really been a fan of the name Hugh. But anyway, Hugh Cornwell on vocals here. His voice, a very gruff voice. And I thought, when he came into the song and right off the start he said, whatever happened to Leon Trotsky, It's like, I mean, whoa, we're off and running here. Leon Trotsky, a kind of Marxist, Russian revolutionary person, whatever. And his voice is just so wild, crazy, I guess I could say. Those are the words that comes to mind or come to mind. And also, it may not make any sense, but like when I hear a voice like that, it's kind of like, he's almost like a feral animal or something. And if any animal could, if he could be any animal, he would kind of sound like a wolf, honestly. And maybe I'm just thinking of Warren Zevon. I don't know, but yeah, I was just like, good lord, this man, he's got quite the voice. But yeah, so just coming into this, I was just like, and I do know that this band is kind of like a punk band. They were, or I think they're still going. But anyway, so yeah, it kind of made sense. And, we're at the start with the guitar, kind of the raw guitar intro there. It kind of set the tone off the start. And then we came through and there were some synths in there, keyboards, maybe, I can't remember, what the difference is there. But, a keyboard and very kind of new wavy, I want to say, very new wavy sound. And I guess, punk was kind of a cutoff from, or new wave was kind of a cutoff from punk. So yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense there in that, situation. But yeah, I just thought the whole song came together. And honestly, when he said, when he was singing in the chorus, I guess, whatever happened to your heroes. And then, I guess when he was, where was it? We're in the chorus, I guess, or the hook. When he says, whatever happened to the heroes, whatever happened, no more heroes anymore, no more heroes anymore. That kind of reminded me of, Elastica and Waking Up, where I could see, oh, okay, that's kind of, yeah, I can see where they found inspiration for their song there. So yeah, it was a nice introduction to this band. Again, his voice is just wild, and I really like it. Very guttural feel. Anyway, I will talk about the song here from Genius.com just to get some meaning behind the track, I guess. So it says, the album's title track, No More Heroes, is one of the Stranglers' better known tunes. It is a musing on the state of the world and its leaders. Various figures of the world are mentioned in the song. My voice is going on me. Whom some demographics may consider heroes, and some might not. So the song says all the heroes in the great leaders have gone away, and we're left with the likes of the 1980s world leaders like Thatcher and Reagan. And as somebody who's listened to a lot of Morrissey, I know what he thinks of Thatcher, and I mean Ronald Reagan. I mean, I've heard a lot about Ronald Reagan as well. The ever-present irony in the more political Strangler songs is also present here, as it is arguable whether the figures mentioned are actually heroes. One thing is made clear, though, there are no more heroes anymore. And I mean, in the 1980s, I mean, this song came out in 1977, it says. So, I mean, that's, 40 plus years ago now. And I would say there must be some heroes that have come along since then, especially in the 80s and such. I mean, just talking about musically, I mean, I've had a lot of musical heroes in the 80s, and yeah, so I don't think I can agree fully with all the heroes are gone, but I can see the message here. And I mean, I like how there's a play as to, like, whether these people are actually heroes or not. So yeah, again, Leon Trotsky, I mean, he got an ice pick that made his ears burn. Leon Trotsky was assassinated in Mexico by Ramon Mercader, I don't know, on the orders of Joseph Stalin using a mountaineer's ice axe. And I know I've heard of that, but I've heard of, obviously, Joseph Stalin, but I can't pronounce Ramon's last name. But yeah, obviously, that's a hard way to go. My goodness. Second verse, whatever happened to dear old Lenny? And then we have the great Elmire and Sancho Panza. And honestly, when he said Sancho, I thought of Sublime, Sublime and Santeria, because I know he says Sancho in that song. But anyway, that's just an aside. But anyway, it says, I don't know, maybe it is the same kind of person they're talking about. I don't know what Santeria is really about, honestly, either. But when he says whatever happened to dear old Lenny, and apparently he's talking about Lenny Bruce. And I mean, Lenny Bruce is one of, the most influential comedians of all time. I am somebody, well, I guess I love George Carlin, and I mean, George Carlin's gone now too, but I do know that him and Lenny Bruce, I think they performed before as well. But yeah, I mean, George Carlin, I mean, he was, I guess a controversial kind of a figure, talking about religion and all this kind of a thing. And so did Lenny Bruce. I do know from some sets I've seen, he was kind of, controversial in his own right as well. So, I mean, yeah, we don't have, I guess, people like that much anymore, especially in our society. We live in a society. Yeah, so anyway, with the third verse, we go on. All the Shakespeareos, And it says he combined heroes and Shakespeare, which is kind of nice, kind of a funny little thing. But again, Shakespeare, I mean, he did a lot for the English language. So I mean, yeah, there's not many. I mean, there's not going to be somebody as relevant as Shakespeare was for the English language, or for what he wrote and what we still read in school. And then we go on with the third verse. Whatever happened to all the heroes, all the Shakespeareos? They watched their Rome burn. So again, he's basically saying the second, or the hook over again. Not the hook, but the third verse over again. It's just a repeat. And then we have the outro, with whatever happened to the heroes, whatever happened to the heroes. And then I like how they ended off the song with kind of a just they're kind of just jamming out, and yeah, I just thought it was really well done, and I like the guitar as well. Honestly, it was kind of like a low budget kind of sounding song, which isn't. I'm not trying to be, I guess, rude or whatever, besmirch them, but yeah, it sounded very, I guess, again, low budget, and that's what kind of I relate to with punk. It's not very clear, crisp, or whatever. It's just here it is. This is what we could afford to do, and what we could do to record. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe that sounds dumb, but I thought it was just they're showing off their chops here with what they could, and I thought it came out as a very raw song about pressing topic about whatever happened to the heroes, and no more heroes anymore. I would like to know what Hugh and the band, I guess, think of the world now, and if there has been any heroes that have come along. So anyway, I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting. I really appreciate all the support. And yeah, I just have to say, I do really appreciate all the support. I do try to, heart comments and all this stuff. I've never really said that before, but yeah, I do try to, like, every comment, notification I get, I like to, if it's a nice comment, I try to heart it. And because I think it's cool that anybody watches this and wants to comment something nice. So anyway, thanks for watching again. And I will talk to you guys again soon.